it's the biggest possible show with the biggest possible stakes you can imagine, and to work with these guys and to create something that everyone thought was unadaptable. I hope we succeeded.
What audiences expect? I know it's a mystery and you can't tell us a lot, but what can you tell us?
This is going to blow your mind, this show. It's astonishing. I've only recently seen all of it. It's not like anything you've seen before. And
I'm excited. You've really sold it.
The story is great, and it's really layered. This is not something you're going to be making your breakfast as you watch. You need to sit down, watch it, and dive into it. And there's mystery, there's tragedy, there's love, there's all sorts. It's too simple to call it science fiction. It ain't just science fiction.
You're premiering at South by, first day of South by. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. It's windier than I thought it would be. But I've heard so much. It's my first time here. Heard so much about it before I came. Everybody told me I was going to have a great time, and so far it's lived up to the expectations.
What can you tell us about your character?
He's awesome. He's the most fun character I've ever played. It was so nice to play a character for once that doesn't suffer from any confidence issues. There's no lack of self-esteem. He's very confident and very comfortable with himself and with his place in the world. And after some of the characters I played before, it felt like a holiday to play a character so happy. Game of Thrones was the first thing I did. A lot of people think that's all I can really do. And so it's nice that David and Dan, who know me so well, are giving me the chance to play different aspects of my personality for once.
So what can you tell us about your character?
Yeah, I'm Clarence Dasher. He's a counter-terrorist operative. He's brilliant at his job. He is his job, much to the sacrifice of his family. Things have gone awry, and he's part of a kind of a super secret government that he works for, him alongside... have you met Liam Cunningham? He plays Thomas Wade.
What can you tell us about your character in this?
I have to be careful because my bosses are standing right here. My character's a genius physicist. That's kind of the less important element of him. He goes on a journey of such magnitude individually in this huge show of scope. He goes on quite like a intimate journey of really the most profound thing that can happen to a human being. And it's my character's story is like about how he reacts to that.
Oh my God! How do you prepare to do that?
It was probably the hardest job I've ever done.
Saul is someone I like to consider an underachieving underdog. That's my thing that I've been saying for the last 10 minutes. He is incredibly talented. He has the gifts, the intellect, just like his colleagues do, but he just hasn't put the pieces together to become successful.
Yeah, I played Jin Chung. She's a physicist, one of the Oxford Five, who are like 5 young geniuses in the world, brought from all over the world to study at Oxford, hence Oxford Five. And Jin, in particular, she's incredibly talented, but she's also ambitious. So she becomes a driving force in the show because she just doesn't give up, and she needs to keep going until she solves every problem that comes into her path. And she's also someone that's very empathetic. I think she loves her friends, and she's actually an optimist at the end of the day. That's why she can forge ahead despite not knowing what the outcome is. It's really important, I think, that even though I can't understand like all of physics, at least I can get enough of a foundation to explain it to the audience. I'm super jittery and just anxious for people to see what we've been working on for years.